Why am I popping an electrolyte tab into a glass of water here at my newest exclusive listing, Casa Blue Zone in Playa Junquillal? Well, two reasons. First and foremost, this house is so close to the beach that we're gonna walk down to the ocean in a single, unedited, backwards walking clip. So I can show you just exactly how quickly you could be preparing yourself a beverage and enjoying a gorgeous sunset down there at the Pacific. And second of all, the last time I attempted this stunt, I ended up a pretty sweaty mess, so I wanted to be prepared this time. Before we head down to the beach, I'll give you a quick look at Casa Blue Zone. Behind me, you have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It measures about 1,200 square feet. The property is actually almost a fifth of an acre here, measuring about 800 square meters. And we're about as close to the ocean as you can get without entering into Costa Rica's maritime zone. So let's head down to the beach. I'll try to stay facing the camera as much as possible, but it's a little precarious, so I might walk forwards for a little bit. You may recognize this neighborhood from previous Costa Rica Mat broadcasts. In fact, the original backwards walking clip was from a home that we're gonna pass on the way to the beach. Palma Azul here is not a gated community. You don't have HOA fees. Really, you do have this private access to the neighborhood here, which now actually has a wall along the entrance here, thanks to the property next door. And like I said, you're really as close to the beach as you can get. My mic won't pick it up right now, but we're really hearing the ocean today. Just wanted to mention, for these single take videos, we pride ourselves on not doing a lot of pre-planning, so we're hoping everything goes smoothly. Anyhow, we've exited the Palma Azul neighborhood, and you're gonna see from the surrounding context, if we were to compare this to the clip that I did a few years ago, you've seen that the Palma Azul neighborhood on our right-hand side has filled out. On the left-hand side, really you haven't seen a huge change or any big development. So essentially, the 200 meters to my left down to the beach is still just sort of open land. There was a private home across the street, but really it's just not much happening over here on the ocean. And when we get down to the beach, you're gonna see that Junquillal and your closest beach is not a tourism hub, and definitely that there are very few people who typically go out there. You have in the community about 6, 8 hotels or different boutique options for lodging in the community. We also have 10 really great restaurants, several Costa Rican options that are amazing, owned and run by local families. And you definitely see that we've benefited from the fact that this area has a paved highway all the way to the beach from the Liberia International Airport, or rather that's the Guanacaste International Airport these days. It's about 20 miles to Playa Tamarindo, really a bustling tourism hub just to the north where you've got everything going on. It's about about an hour and 15 minutes drive to that Guanacaste International Airport. So you have an amazing combination of this quiet community, which, as you can see, there's not tons happening except for a few motorcycles passing me, and access to both the rest of Costa Rica and to the rest of the world. Whew, it is a great time to reflect on the fact that we're very close to the beach, and I'm feeling very grateful that I brought this beverage with me. Let's go. Now this is where it does get a little bit tricky. Our rural roads in Guanacaste are not exactly smooth, really well-paved surfaces. And frankly, that's part of the, both the charm and one of the drawbacks of being in a place like this. But when we get down to the beach, you'll see that this is a special spot. Really not much except for trees. You know, really the beachfront down there feels like this lost world, undiscovered sort of paradise. And aside from, you know, a few surfers out there, really there aren't a ton of people frequently at this end of the beach. The community's elementary school was just on my right-hand side. It's, you know, one of these single classroom schools, which, by the way, if you are in the community, they are currently fundraising to make some much needed improvements. You have concession property on either side of me now because we're in that zona maritima, and we are almost there. It's a 6-minute walk down to the beach, even with some time to yak in the kitchen before you go down to the water. We're finally here, and look what you've got. 6 minutes and 30 seconds or even less from your door at Casa Blue Zone.